where we have gone to the extreme with religion.
All right, and that's the probe on the Shakahola massacre ongoing. We shall be getting and giving you more details on what comes out of that investigation on our subsequent bulletins. And Azimio One Kenya coalition leader Raila Odinga this morning boarded a public service vehicle that plies the Ngong-Nairobi route, where he joined other commuters in the short ride to the central business district. Raila patiently waiting for other passengers before it left for the CBD. On his Twitter page, Raila wrote, I quote, embracing the convenience and camaraderie of public transport heading to work this morning. Some of the passengers seized the opportunity to take pictures with a veteran politician who was out to make a statement. Some passengers excited to share the bus with him, voicing their frustrations over the escalation of the cost of food and the high price of fuel. A passenger in the bus is heard mockingly pleading with the opposition chief to cover his fare expenses. Other complained of high electricity charges and waster charges and pleaded with Odinga to intervene on their behalf. When asked by a passenger about his experience in the matatu, Odinga said he was enjoying the ride. All right, we do understand that he had much to say, and to help us understand what he said while he spoke to the media earlier today, we are joined by Emmanuel Tor. Good afternoon to you, Tor. Please tell us what Odinga was up to today.
Well, thank you very much. As you've really rightly put, the former Prime Minister rode the bus from his current home all the way to Kencom, and it was just sending a statement, as we had already mentioned a few days ago during a public rally, that they're trying to deny the Kenya Kwanza administration the 16% VAT on fuel products that the Kenya Kwanza administration is already effecting, where the fuel prices are already up despite a court order. And that was just a statement that he had already told members of the public to embrace walking, others using matatus, public transport, in order to save on those aspects that are actually going to help them deny the government the taxes. And he came all the way to Kencom and went to a shoe shiner's a place where he also interacted with some of the members of the public, went to Tomboya statue, also paid homage to Dedan Kimathi statue that is also in the capital, and went all the way to one of the eateries, one of the restaurants, and also had breakfast and spoke to the members about the high cost of living that he says that he blames on the Kenya Kwanza administration. And so that is what we had, and we expect that perhaps he will be walking the talk that is on Wednesday, when the next rally is slated for here in the capital and across the country. You remember there was some action on Friday last week, and it is still the situation. The Azimio scheme is still trying to push the Kenya Kwanza administration to bow down and reduce the cost of living. And we also heard him speak, and I'd like to introduce something that he said. He said at the capital when he had a chance to speak. Let's listen in.
Leo tuliamua kuhisi vile wananchi wa kawaida wanahisi kila siku. Nimetoka nyumbani, nimetembea na mguu mpaka stendi ya matatu, nikanunua gazeti, nikaingia ndani ya matatu, kutoka kule upande ya Ngong tukaja moja kwa moja Karen, Dagoreti, mpaka hapa ndani town mwenyewe. Waliniambia ati kila siku kutoka Ngong hadi town hapa wanalipa shilingi 150, kurudi 150, kila siku ni shilingi 300. Wakaniambia unga 250, sukari karibu 500, Wakaniambia mafuta ndio hiyo, kodi ya nyumba ndio hiyo, karo ya shule, haya yote. Kwa hivyo imekuwa adimu sana. Wakaniambia mimi wamechoka. Sasa tutasanya masahihi milioni 15 ili sionekane ya kwamba Raila anaongea tu peke yake, lakini ana watu nyuma yake. Nataka kila mtu aweke sahihi yake.
Right, and that's Azimio leader Raila Odinga addressing some of the supporters after arriving at the Nairobi CBD today. He went to work, quote unquote, on a public transport, sending a statement. Remember, some time back he had urged the supporters to just carpool, to send a message to their government so that to address the high cost of living and especially the increment of the VAT on fuel and other petroleum products. So today he did, lead by example by just getting a ride from Ngong Road all the way to the Nairobi CBD. And a lot of Kenyans again expressing their frustrations on the current high cost of living and asking Raila Odinga to intervene. Remember, today we also expect that particular hearing where the Finance Act 2023 was suspended or halted by the court, and so after Okiya Omtatah went to court to challenge that after the MPs passed the Finance Act, and therefore we have details of what's happening on that regard. Emmanuel Tor will be joining us with details of what Raila Odinga is up to today after sending a strong message that we need to carpool to address, to send a message to the government that the cost of living is unbearable. Let's now take a break. We have more news coming up shortly. Stay with us.